if I stay in Afghanistan. The Taliban, if they found it, they will kill me.
We heard the captain of the women's volleyball team was beheaded by the Taliban.
Members of the Afghanistan women's cricket team bury their kit, burn their documents and go into hiding until a call from the blue saved their lives.
I could hear gunfire and what sounded like bomb blasts and so on in the background.
The Catherine call was a small hole, light through the darkness, so it was a small hope for us.
Sports lawyer and academic Catherine Ordway led a team of lawyers, sports administrators and politicians to guide the women through Taliban checkpoints.
We heard that people were being dragged out of the cars and shot on the side of the road.
To Pakistan, then on to Australia.
More than 130 people. So we got out the girls, their families, the staff and their families. So now I've had more Afghan dinners than I can possibly imagine. Definitely, friends for life.
Now settled mostly in Canberra and Melbourne, the women have joined local teams, but their future as a national team remains in limbo.
We would like to show the world that we can represent our country, a chance that we show to the world that we exist.
The team was formed in 2021, prompted by International Cricket Council rules that countries must have men's and women's sides. When the Taliban returned, they effectively outlawed women's sport, yet ICC funding still flows to the men's side via the Afghanistan Cricket Board, while the women's team is in exile, unfunded and ignored. The women have made repeated appeals to the ICC for the team to be officially recognised.
We are just writing letters, sending to ICC and asking for support, asking for foundation, asking for help, but they are all the time they reject.
In a statement to the ABC, the ICC said, "We are committed to leveraging our influence constructively to support the Afghanistan Cricket Board in fostering cricket development and ensuring playing opportunities for both men and women in Afghanistan."
The ICC has shown a distinct lack of leadership. The ICC has an enormous amount of power in this space, an enormous amount of money. There are Afghan women all around the world, young girls that are desperate to play cricket.
Junction Oval in Melbourne. The Afghan women are making history. Playing their first ever match, a T20 against an invitational side from Cricket Without Borders. They don't win, but have still scored a victory here today, sending a message to the global cricket community.
This hasn't been only a game for all of us, it's been to representing and be voice of millions of women back in Afghanistan.
When we next reconvene with the ICC, it will be a talking point and it will prompt a discussion about tangible things that we can do to really to advocate for positive change.
The Australian men's team are refusing to play Afghanistan in bilateral series in protest at the Taliban stance. There are calls for boycotts in England and South Africa too. But these women want a more elegant approach.
But we can make a problem to fix a problem. So we never want to cricket be banned for the men's team as long as we have our rights as well.
It may not be official, but this team still represents their country. James Viver, ABC News.